afternoon to everybody. I am Vijayalakshmi, Assistant Professor of Mathematics, DKM College. Today my topic is complex analysis. So in complex analysis, today I am going to define what is analytic function. What is analytic function? What is analytic function? So if analytic means if a function f of z is differentiable at every point of in a domain D, a function f of z is differentiable in a domain D, then the function is said to be analytic. Okay, so analytic in a domain D. The points at which the function f of z is not differentiable, then it is called singular point of the function. For example, a function f of z is equal to 1 by z. So, function f of z is equal to 1 by z. So, here the value of z is equal to 0. If it is 0 means what we get? 1 by 0. 1 by 0 means undefined. So, it is not differentiable. So, at the point z equal to 0 is called a singular point of a function in a domain D. Okay, is it clear? Okay, so next, what is the necessary condition for the function f of z is analytic. So, now the function f of z is equal to u plus ib. Okay. U plus ib be differentiable at a point z is equal to x plus iy. Okay, of its domain D, then the partial derivatives ux, uy, vx and vy. Okay, these are the partial derivatives or exist and satisfy the Cauchy-Riemann equation. Satisfy the Cauchy-Riemann equation. What is Cauchy-Riemann equation? What is Cauchy-Riemann equation? The Cauchy-Riemann equation is nothing but it satisfies the condition ux is equal to ux is equal to ux is equal to by and vx is equal to minus uy. It satisfies these two conditions means the given function is an analytic function. So this is the necessary condition for analytic. Okay, next we have to see what is the sufficient condition for analytic function. So in a function f is equal to f of z is equal to u plus ib. Okay, so if it is analytic function means in a domain D means u and v are differentiable. U and v are differentiable in a domain D and the partial derivatives ux, uy, vx and vy. This should exist and these are all continuous. These are all continuous in a domain D. This is the sufficient condition for the analytic function. Okay. Now we can see one of the example for analytic function. Okay. Now I consider the function f of z is equal to zq, where z is equal to x plus iy. What is this? It is nothing but complex numbers, you know. So today topic is complex numbers. So here the value of z is equal to x plus iy. Now I am going to expand this. What is zq? Is equal to x plus iy the whole cube. You know what is the formula for x cube plus y cube? You know that x cube plus x cube x plus x plus y the whole cube is equal to x cube plus 3x square y plus 3xy square plus y cube. This is the standard equation of a plus x plus y the whole cube. Here x is equal to the same x and y is equal to iy, where x is the real part and iy is the imaginary part. Okay, so now I am going to substitute this formula in this equations. So what we get, z cube is equal to x cube plus 3 into x square. What is y? Here y is iy plus 3 into x. What is iy the whole square plus iy the whole cube. So it is equal to 3x cube plus I into 3x square y plus 3x. We have to expand this. We get I square y square plus I cube y cube. Okay, then it is equal to x cube plus I 3x square y plus value of I square is minus 1. So we get minus 1. So we get here minus sign. Okay, so 3x 3x y square. Here the value of I cube is nothing but minus I. Okay, so minus I y cube. So now we have to divide into this term into real and imaginary part. So what is the real part in this equation? So x cube. Here there is no I term. So this is the real part. So 3x y square. Then I. So what is 3x squared y minus y cube. Okay. So now we arrange this equation in the complex form. Okay. So what is the real part here? The real part is x cube minus 3xy square. Okay. So u is equal to x cube minus 3xy square. What is v? V is equal to 3xy square. So along with the minus term, we listen to here minus, here also minus. So we can, the minus term is common. Finally we get minus 3xy square minus y cube. Okay. So now we get u and v. Now we have to check whether the given function is analytic or not. So we have to use the Cauchy-Riemann conditions. So what is the Cauchy-Riemann conditions? We know already. What is the Cauchy-Riemann equation? Ux is equal to vy and vx is equal to minus uy. Okay. So now we have to check this in this problem. Okay. So now we have to take these two terms alone. Okay. So now we have to find ux. That means it is partially differentiate with respect to x. That means that is ux. Okay. Ux is equal to, we have to differentiate this term with respect to x. What we get? 3x square minus 3y square. Okay, so then we have to find uy. Okay, uy means we have to differentiate partially with respect to y. Okay, we get minus 6xy. Is it clear? Before minus term. So minus 6y. With respect to y, so we consider the x as constant. Okay, so 6xy. Okay, is it clear? Next, we have to find partially v with respect to y. Partially differentiate v with respect to y. So that means vx. Vx is equal to minus 3 y square. Okay, is it clear? Next, here with respect to x, so that y is constant, so it becomes vanish. Okay. Next, again we differentiate partially with respect to y. Okay, so vy is equal to then minus 6xy minus 3y square. Okay, now we have to compare this. According to the Cauchy-Riemann condition, ux is equal to vy, okay, and vx is equal to minus uy. Okay, so here ux, here vy. We have to compare these two. So we have to compare these two, whether these two are equal or not equal. So not equal. So then uy minus vx, these two also not equal. So Cauchy-Riemann condition is not satisfied. So the given function is not analytic function. Okay, girls. Next time we have to define this harmonic function. So in harmonic function means the function f of z is equal to u plus iv, be analytic. Then u and v are harmonic functions, and it is also satisfied the condition for Laplace equation. What is Laplace equation means? Uxx plus vxx is equal to, uxx plus uyy is equal to 0, and similarly vxx plus vyy is equal to 0. They exist this condition, these two condition means that is a Laplace equations. Okay, so Laplace equation means that u and v are harmonic functions. Here we are going to see one more example for harmonic functions. I consider one of the examples. U is equal to 3x square y minus plus 2x square minus y cube minus 2y square. I consider that term u is equal to these equations. So here I have to differentiate u partially with respect to x. That means ux is equal to 6xy, okay, plus then 4x. These two becomes 0 because we have to differentiate with respect to x. So these two terms becomes 0. Okay, then you have to differentiate again with respect to x. What we get? Uxx is equal to 6y plus 4. Okay, then this is the value of uxx. We have to differentiate again u with respect to y. Okay, so uy is equal to 3x squared minus 3y squared minus 4y. Then again differentiate partially with respect to y. So uyy is equal to, so this term becomes 0 because this is the x term. So it becomes vanished. So we get minus 6y minus 4. Okay, so now you have to add these two terms. This is one equation and this is 2. Now add 1 and 2. We get uxx plus uyy is equal to 6y plus 4, then minus 6y minus 4. So this term cancel, then plus 4 minus 4. We get 0. So the given function is a harmonic functions. Similarly, if the term v given means same procedure we have to follow. So vxx plus Vyy is equal to 0. So then one more, okay, then we have to continue this. We have to find the harmonic conjugate. What is the harmonic conjugate? Means we have to find the value of V. Okay, so okay. Okay. So harmonic conjugate means it is nothing but you have to find the value of V. So you know that already what is Ux and then what is Vx. Okay. So Ux means 6xy plus 4x and then Uy is equal to 3x square minus 3y square minus 4y. Okay, we need this term. That's why we have to find again. Okay, so we have to find out the harmonic conjugate. That means V is the harmonic conjugate of the U. Okay, so now we have to define the function f of z. If f of z is equal to, that is u plus iv. So we have to differentiate f dash of z is equal to ux plus ivx. That means we have to differentiate this term with respect to x. Okay. So now we have to apply in this equation the Cauchy-Riemann equations. By Cauchy-Riemann equation, what is ux? Vy. What is vx? Is uy. Okay. So now can rewritten as f dash of z is equal to ux minus I into uy. Okay. So now we can write this as phi 1 of z comma 0 plus phi 2 of z comma 0. Phi 1 of z comma 0 and phi 2 of z comma 0. Okay. Then here what is ux? That is 6xy plus 4x. That means here z as x term. In place of x, z is there and y is 0. I have to substitute this value here means what we get. So z is 0, so this term 0 for z. Okay, and then what is here phi 2 of z? It is nothing but uy. Here z as x as z and y as 0. So this term 0, this term 0, we get 3z square. Okay, so this is f dash of z. Now integrating this term, we have to integrate. What we get? Integrating, we get f of z is equal to. So if we are integrate this, we get 4z squared by 2 plus 3z cubed by 3 and we can add some other constant. So cancel 3 and 1 time, this is 2 times. It is equal to 2z squared plus z cubed plus c. So this is the function of f of z. Now we need this alone. We can erase the remaining terms. Okay. So now this f of z. F of z is equal to 2z square plus z cube plus c. Now the given function is in the form of z. Now we can change into x and y. We can change this function as real and the imaginary part. Okay. So what is z? Z is equal to x plus iy. Now we have to substitute z as x plus y in this functions. What we get? It is equal to 2 into x plus iy the whole square plus x plus iy the whole cube plus c. So we have written down that value c. That's this term alone. Okay. So now you know what is a plus b the whole square and a plus b the whole cube formula. We have to apply these two formulas in this function. So we get 2 into x square plus 2xiy. That means then minus I squared y squared. I squared value is minus 1 minus y squared. Similarly here x cube minus I into y cube minus plus 3x square iy, then 3x iy the whole square. Okay, it is equal to 2x square plus I into 4xy minus 2y square, then x cube plus minus 3xy squared minus I into y cube minus 3x squared y. Now we write this equation is in the form of complex term. That means real and imaginary part. Okay. So it is equal to, here what are the real parts? It is equal to 2x square minus y square plus x cube minus 3x y square. And the imaginary part is I 4xy then minus y cube plus 3x square b. So it is u and this is v. Hence v is equal to 4xy minus y cube plus 3x squared y. So v is the harmonic conjugate of u. So this is the solution. Thank you.